What's up, you guys? Idiot Fliptronic. So I'm going to be doing the top 5 best new movies you guys can check out on iTunes. So I'm going to leave links in the description for all of them, you guys, and I would totally appreciate if you hit that like and share button on this video. Anyways, you guys, I got to kick it off with John Wick 2. For those of you guys who have not seen the original, I definitely recommend going back and watching that one. But this one pretty much takes everything from the original movie and just raises the bar. So anyways, you guys, the whole, plot of this movie is that John Wick is Keanu Reeves. He's a hitman, and he tried getting out of the business, but bad luck has brought him back into the business. So there's lots of great kills in it. The action's amazing. Visually, it's a really nice movie too, and you guys can see it's got like an 89% on Rotten Tomatoes currently. The movie's awesome, you guys. If you only check out one movie in this list, definitely grab John Wick 2. Definitely a good movie to own as well. So next movie I've got on the list is Life. So this movie has Ryan Reynolds, Jake Gyllenhaal, and some other good actors in it. Now, it's a sci-fi movie, you guys. It's, outer space, sort of. So we've got some astronauts and some scientists who are on like a little spaceship kind of thing that's orbiting Earth, and they're collecting a sample that's coming back from Mars. So anyways, as you can imagine, this sample obviously ends up being a disaster. So I mean, it's like a new species from Mars, and they're trying to interact with it on their little, spaceship that's orbiting Earth. It's no good, you guys. So, I mean, anyways, the movie isn't that bad, however. So you guys can see it's got like a 67% on Rotten Tomatoes. Anybody who likes sci-fi movies, I do recommend watching this one. While it's not the greatest movie in the world, it does some things right, and I definitely think it's worth watching. It had a good cast in it. All right, so the next movie I've got on this list is Fast 8. Now, they won't stop making new movies, obviously, because they make so much money off of these movies, and even though Paul Walker's gone, the movie's pretty good. So there's a lot of action in it. The story's a little twisted this time around. You guys can see it's got a 66% on Rotten Tomatoes. So it's like, in there. So it's not like a bad movie or anything, but it's kind of weird watching, the movie without Paul Walker, And like I said, they decided to keep the series going, just because they make so much money off these movies. But the movie is good, you guys. So, if you've kept up with this series from the beginning, then I don't see why you would not go and check this one out. It's definitely worth checking out this month. Actually, a really favorite new movie that came out is Kong. So I actually didn't see this in theaters, but I did watch it recently. And, it's got a 76% on Rotten Tomatoes. But this movie's really good, you guys. If you guys like, King Kong and you like these kind of big monster movies, this movie's awesome. It's got some really cool action scenes in it, some of the coolest I've ever seen with monsters. It's got a good storyline to it too, so they kind of, get it all in there. And, they've got some pretty good actors in it too, and then some unknown actors. But honestly, you guys, this is a must-watch too. I would definitely check this one out. You won't regret it. It's a very, very cool movie. All right, so let's get on to Ghost in the Shell. So this is another sci-fi, based movie, you guys. Now, this one's up in the air. Obviously the reviews on it have been 50-50, but after watching it, you guys, I used to watch the old, like cartoon way back in the day. So anybody out there that's watched the cartoon, I think maybe it's worth checking this one out too. Ghost in the Shell. I think this movie, they definitely did some things not so good, but they also did some things pretty cool. So, I mean, action in it's really good. The story's a little bit, it doesn't always work out as well. You kind of get lost a little bit, but overall, I think the movie was really cool. I thought Scarlett Johansson was good in it, and I thought the action was good. But if you guys have not seen the cartoon series, maybe pass up on it. But anyways, you guys, the ones I feel like are must-watch are definitely Kong. Definitely watch that. And John Wick 2, definitely watch that. And the other ones, if you, aren't so sure about them, like I said, I definitely gave you my honest opinion on them. But the two that I totally would check out are John Wick and Kong for sure. The other ones are good as well, you guys. So like I said, I'm going to leave links in the description for all these movies, you guys. I totally appreciate a big like and a share on this. Thanks for watching it. Stay tuned for more, and we will see y'all later.